Hello guys, welcome back to another blog project. Today we are going to be talking about how to sample vocals from some other song that you like. So there are many ways to do this, but today I'm going to manually chop up samples using the keyboard and mouse. I'm not going to use a MIDI keyboard like many other people will, or sample pad, because I just don't have one of them at the current time. But today I'm going to teach and show you how you can achieve sampling vocals in your song. So first you want to grab a track. This is Kanye West 24 and it is a sort of gospel soul hip hop song, and this is what this sounds like.
Dear God, make it alright. Only you can make it alright. Dear Lord, make it alright. Nothing else ever feels right. Dear God, make it alright. Nothing else ever feels right. Na na na. Nothing else ever feels right. Exhausted. Never the right time to go. Gotta the right time to go. Never the right time.
Now what you want to do, you want to open up a track, and I'm going to change things up to how I did it with the drums. I'm not just going to use the sort of stuff on the sides, the sort of cut it up. I'm going to use a quick sampler, but I'm not going to play it in using the keyboard. I'm going to use a quick sampler just to change the pitch of the song and of the vocals, and to get it where I kind of want it. So you want to grab your file. It can be anything. WAV is best, but I've got MP3 as is the only thing I could pretty much download. So you can drag it onto here. There is two options. You get original, which don't really do much, but optimize kind of brings it like to the point where it's better for the sample. So we're going to go optimize. So you give it time and it should load in like this, and if I whip up the thing again and I put the key, it should just play the song. As you can see, after pressing the hold. And you can fiddle around with this. As you can see, if I press one of the lower keys, it does kind of slow it down, but if I press one of the higher keys, it speeds it up. So here is the project as mentioned. So there are quite a few different options it gives you down here. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the pitch up to get that chipmunk sound. Let's try it 9 and then press play.
Everybody wanna feel like everything gon' be right. Do me over to all me. Let it all out. God, please let it all right. Make it right, let it feels right. Nothing else ever feels right. Nothing else ever feels right. Say yeah, make it all right. God is it's all right. All right. Sweet hours, sweet potatoes, sweet hours. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Throw our hands up in the sky. Let's all keep it alive. Yeah.
So as you can see, by fiddling around with the settings, it does change it from higher to lower, and I settled on a number 8, as that I feel like that just kind of sounds right to me and what I want to do with the song. You can, if you want, use Slice, and it will keep the same preset, so it won't change anything. And if you press Command K, and you press any of the letters. As you can see, by playing around you can find samples and so what I'm now going to do, just by this, I'm going to sort of change courses. You can do it how I was going to do it, which is just keep that and re-record that in, and then just kind of keep it briefly in the background, like many other hip hop legends do in their older works. But I'm going to chop it up using this and using my keyboard that I have here, and I'm just gonna create a sort of different track to the original, which is kind of a gospel track. That I'm gonna try and create something new. So I found a drum sample here to kind of keep me with the rhythm, so it sounds like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play about with the track until I get to something that is that I feel is what I'm after. As you can see, by playing around there with the sample, I've created something which kind of sounds like it's saying, "Who are you?" And I'm now going to record that in, not on the first take. You won't always get it on the first take unless you're genius at this stuff, but it will take a few tries, and I'm just going to fiddle around still until I get something perfect. So now that I've got what I'm after, I now have to double click the track, get rid of this and that, and then you can see the MIDI keys here. So you want to select them all and then press this little cue here, and it should put them all in time, so it should sound something like this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out one of these tracks at the bottom here. Because otherwise it's just overlapping, so let's play that again. So after fiddling around, you can add other elements of a song. So I've added drums, obviously, piano and bass and synths, and it sounds something like this. As you can tell, I've sort of maybe changed the genre of the song into a sort of modern R&B song, so it was a gospel song, and I've chopped up the sample and sort of done something with the vocals, chipmunked them, as you would say, and I've played them into what was the drums, and I've added some other elements onto the song, and it's not the final project, it's not the final like sort of idea I have, but I will have to advance more into it. Now, as I mentioned, there are many other ways to sample vocals on a song from another song. You can sample your own vocals in many creative different ways, but I have shown a way of sampling through Logic Pro, and it's pretty easy once you know what you're doing, and you can do it many other ways. You can chop it up like I did with drums, like I usually do, but I chose a different route today, and it's a very creative process. So this is it, this is the final product, and you can expand on the song if you want to, but this at the moment in time is just an idea of what you can use a vocal sample for, and this is what it sounds like with other elements such as a piano, bass and a synth, but you can add whatever you like and whatever genre you like.